But now is the time for us to step up and help. Okay, lastly here, this is the finale of Friday Morning Gifts with Tina and Ty. And lastly here is something that I just absolutely love. First of all, I love the brand. I have the Worx Zip Snip, and I use it every single day. Worx makes these great products that we can all use. Think about all those chores around the home. All those little chores that we get done on the weekends, and it's always a different type of screw. The flathead, the Phillips head, the Allen wrench, the hex, all of that. Then you gotta go look for all those bits. You gotta hope that you can fit it in right and tighten it. Well, you don't have to look for those bits anymore. You know why? Because all of those bits are stored right inside this small but powerful, portable, handheld power drill. It fits right there in your drawer. Oh, and take a look at your screen. You're getting this too. This is this flexible extender to get around in weird angles, or so that screw and that bit is not rubbing up against maybe it's a doorknob that you don't want it to scratch. It will bend right in there. All the things that you need are stored right in there in this little chamber that just rolls around. Here, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna turn it here. I'm gonna pop it down to show you. See all the bits in there? Now watch this. I pop it down, see how it rotates? Pop it back up, boom, I got my Phillips head. Oh, that's not the one I need. Pop it down, pop it back up. Boom, I got the smaller Phillips head. It's all right there, never looking for those bits again. Let me show you the bundle that you're getting, because this is the biggest bundle we've ever done for this. It's right down here in the front. The first thing you're gonna see is that we've got two colors. Normally this used to just come in black. Now we have it in the white. Also a new addition is that you're getting two of those little chambers right there, which each hold 6. Here, can I move that so we can see? Sorry, there we go. You're getting 2 of them. Each one has 6 bits inside, so you're getting 12 full bits. You're also getting that flexible extender for all those chores. Maybe it's all the toys that you're about to put together for Christmas. Maybe while you're home, you're looking at doing projects and all the things you're gonna build around the house and fix around the house. Everything you need right inside this from Worx. $52.95, 5 flexible payments of $10.59. We will ship this out to you immediately so you can get all those chores done. Our friend from Worx, Matt Davis, is joining us. Hey, Matt, how are you, my friend?
Hey, good morning, neighbor. I'm just getting some jobs done around here, tightening up all those loose nuts, right? I've been told I'm a loose screw before, but you know, we all have those around the house. It happens. You know, the things that you need to get done around the house, no matter what it is around the house, you can get it done with Worx. I mean, this is a brand we know and trust and love, right? This is small, compact, and portable. Fits easy in your hand, easy to use. This is mother-in-law approved. Anyone can use it. It doesn't take any energy. It doesn't take any force. If you're like me and you grew up with a family with, you know, tons of tools, and my dad was a blue-collar guy, a mechanic, and you know, you get grandpa's old screwdriver. This is fine if you need a giant flathead screwdriver. This is good, but it doesn't fit everything, right? Or in my early days, married to my beautiful wife, I take the butter knife and try to use that. And I wondered why things weren't getting done around the house. Well, it's because you didn't have the right tool. Again, this is Worx, weighs about 1.5 pounds versus the big giant drill that weighs about 3 pounds. And if you're working overhead putting up window treatments or something, that's like a workout. I don't need a workout. So if you're putting up something like simple, like if you're putting up some hooks, you know, my wife is a big hook lover. And, you know, if you're putting up hooks around the house, you can screw it in so simply, so easily. And there's that bit on board technology you showed, Ty, which is great. I've got a pretty large size Phillips head screwdriver there, which is great. The bit right there is the Phillips head. But I'm gonna change out the switch plates in my house. This needs a flathead. So watch, there's the flathead right there. All I did was didn't have to get off the ladder. I didn't have to go look in the junk drawer wondering, you know, where is that flathead bit? I can get it done easily and quickly. Yeah. And again, I love that light. Now I want to really quickly show you that extension. We talked about all the different bits that it comes with, the star bits, the hex bits, all that. I'm going to take the bit out, and watch this. Watch this. I'm going to put the extension on. Here's that doorknob you were just talking about. I'm going to take that Phillips head bit. Now I've got an extension that fits so easily, so quickly into your drill. You can see there's all the features of this beautiful drill. But if you have a doorknob that's loose like this, right? And if you were trying to use the big guy, you're going to scratch that drill because this spins around and it's going to scratch that. That's not the idea. We want to fix it quick and easy. Look at this. All I'm doing, very easily, tightening up those screws, and now doorknob is
Oh
perfect.
man, that thing
How
is so
great is that?
genius. That thing is
I
so
love it.
genius. I love that little thing. And you make a good point when it comes to these big, heavy things. If you're shopping with me this morning, maybe you're kind of like me and you think, I see those jobs I need to get done, but this thing is intimidating. It is heavy. It is hard to manage, and sometimes it has way more power than you need, which is why sometimes the wood splits, the plastic splits. This is way more than you need for most of the jobs around the house. Now, let me show you this, which will fit into your kitchen drawer, into your utility room. So it stores very easily. It's all the power that you need and none that you don't. And you're not looking for those bits. You're not searching around. And even if you do find the bit, sometimes we put them into these big things and we don't know if we've tightened it right. It tends to fall out. All of those issues constantly keeps us from doing things. So you're getting everything you need. You're getting 2 of the cartridges. Each have 12 bits. You're getting 12 bits inside. Take a look right there. That's everything you're getting. I want to point out something else here too. And maybe when I go back to Matt, he can talk us through it, because I think this is genius. Not only are you not having to touch those bits, but you don't even have to touch the screws if you don't want. It is coming with, and I'm going to just hold this up right here. This is it. It's this small, but it is everything. You're going to love this. It opens up when you press it. It opens up. You put the screw in. Take a quick look at your screen. You're going to see exactly how it works. It is holding those screws for you. So now you're not putting your hand up there. Even if you could get your hand in there, your hands are clear of that. That's coming with it today as well. You just pull the top back. It switches out each bit. You're getting 12 bits. You're getting 2 cartridges. You're getting that flex extender. And look how easy it stores. It's all the power that you need without having to deal with these big, heavy drills that is usually way too much for most of the jobs we do around the house. Matt, this would take care, for me, I mean, I'm thinking looking around my house, this would take care of really 95% of all the little jobs I need to do around the house.
Absolutely. That's exactly right, Ty. If you're going to build a deck, then you need the big guy, right? And you come over, you can borrow that from me anytime. I've got that one at home. But I'll tell you what, I want to show you that exactly what you're talking about, that screw holder. 23 years in January, I've been at HSN as a buyer originally and as a tool guy, and I've never seen the 2 items I'm going to show you here. Number 1 is one of the bits that comes preloaded here is actually a screw starter. And what it is just a little tiny piece that starts a little divot, just a little dot. So, because sometimes that's all you need is to get that screw started, right? So now I'm going to change this to a Phillips head. Now, here's that screw holder that we talked about. All you do is you pop this in the bottom. I'm going to do this on live TV. Take a breath. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this right. I want you to see this. Now, here's that piece you were talking about that holds the screw. Watch this. All you do is you take that Phillips head screw, you put it in, and it's holding the screw for me. I didn't have to go a couple doors down to my friend Ty, who's my new neighbor, hey, new neighbor, and say, hey, can you hold this for me? It's holding it for you. Then all you have to do is find that spot and let it go down in. It gets out of the way, and now the screw is completely in. Plus, now watch it. Now I'm going for it. Now I'm really pushing it. But watch this. On live TV, when you take a screw out, it also holds the screw for you again. So you didn't drop it down into the shag rug carpeting and you're in your hands and knees. Look at that. It held that screw for me without even having to have an extra pair of hands around the house. Here's that bit on board technology again. I've got some different type screws here. This one happens to be a hex head. Have you ever gone to the store and bought like new bookshelves or new furniture, and they give you one of these little knuckle buster tools, right? It comes in a flat box. You know that store I'm talking about, the big store with the meatballs? Great meatballs. Terrible assembly. You know, those 3 words we don't like, Ty. Some assembly required. For me, that means an entire day out of my life if I have to do this with the knuckle buster. With the Worx, you've got that bit. We include that. That's called a hex head bit. Now, there's different sizes. So you just rack it back, and now you change it to the smaller hex head bit. You're putting together the kids' toys on Christmas morning faster than ever before. This is a square bit. All of this I can see and I can get to so simply and so easily with the SD driver. How great is that?
Yeah, you're right. All of those things. I mean, I keep talking about kind of the chores we have to do around the house, but also all of those gifts, all the things that their kids are getting. Maybe it's just that little tiny Phillips head screwdriver that always you need to put batteries in the back of the toy, and you need to use that to open up that tiny little battery pack back there. How do you open up that? Are you looking for that little screwdriver for your glasses, which you can never find that screwdriver? That bit is inside here. It's all right here. The toys, the projects. You don't need to bring out this kind of heavy, intimidating thing that has too much power for most of the jobs that we're doing. So this is the black one that I'm showing you here, but you're still getting 2 of the cartridges inside. See that? It just rotates around. Every time I pull it down, pop it down, it rotates, pop it back up, boom, I have another bit. All the bits I need are right there. Whatever size I need, pops right there. You never have to spend time looking for those bits, which honestly, when I do a project, most of the time is spent for me looking for the right tool. I can't remember where I put it.
That's right.
I can't remember where the bit, and then I'm trying to remember how the bit goes in. Do I turn it this way? Do I turn it that way? No, you're just gonna pull it right out of the drawer. It is rechargeable, so you keep it plugged in or just make sure it's charged up, put it in your drawer, and then you're ready to go. See the light on there? That's a great shot. When you get up high on a ladder, you don't want something big and heavy. You want something that fits in your hand perfectly, and then you need that light to make sure you're seeing exactly where you are screwing in, and then you don't even have to touch the screws. See that? See that screw holder? You are getting that as well. You're getting that flexible extender. Worx does it again. I'm telling you, I am a big fan of this company. I have a few Worx items at home, including that zip snip, which I use every single day. They design tools for most of us, not tools that you find at maybe the big box store, which is for, carpenters and contractors. That's not me. That's not what I'm gonna do. But I wanna be able to do those projects around the home. So today, $52.95. You choose your color. This is the black. Our brand new one is the white. 5 flexible payments of $10.59. Or Matt, maybe this is that gift for that person who maybe just moved out on their own, and instead of getting a giant tool set, which get lost, you just give them one of these, and now they know. Maybe that young person who's moved out on their own, now they can take care of all those projects. It's really empowering to be able to do that.
Absolutely. This is a great gift for my son and my daughter. They're 20-somethings, and they've never had to do the repairs around the house. This is a great gift. I'll tell you what, I want to show you one more quick demo on tight spaces, because if you're like anybody around the house, whether it's under a sink or under a car hood or wherever you happen to be working, I want to tighten the screw. How am I going to get this done with this big guy? Not going to work. Even these, you've seen these cheapies out there, and don't be fooled by these. These last a few months, maybe a year or so. They're not the quality of Worx, but even they are not going to be able to get down in there. That flexible extension, I'm telling you, is worth the price of admission here today. Look at this. Without having to try to sweat and strain, I just did the job so quickly and easily. And I want to come over here and I want to show you real quick. You talked about the toys.
Yeah.
But by the way, I know these are maddening, right? These are those maddening, tiny little screws here, right?
Yeah.
And you say, why? Why did you do that on the battery? It's for safety, for the kids. You don't want the kids to get in there, get a hold of a battery. God forbid they eat it or they lick it or whatever they do. But this is great. For Christmas morning, you're going to be so happy that you have the tool. And by the way, look at this bike. This bike, my friend Lou put this together. This has 12 different types of screws and nuts and bolts and things.
I know it.
And he put it together in just minutes with the Worx. That's the solution. Don't reach for the butter knife, reach for the tool.
And it's the difference. You're right. That's a good point. On that bike alone, it's the variety, right? So maybe it is, oh, that was my Phillips head. Oh, but now I got another one. I got that smaller Phillips head. That's not going to fit. Well, I got that as well. And then you see, oh, now I have another one. You're just flipping right through, fixing all that. Oh, now I've got that hex here. Oh, I'm going to do that as well. 3 different screws, 3 different projects, all with one handheld, portable, powerful from Worx.